What are you doing, baby? Can you say good morning to everyone? You're doing your impressive leg holds. Good morning, everyone. We are here in the bedroom at my grandpa's house that we're staying at. Hi. Are those your toes that you found? Are those your toes? Toes, 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 toes. You're so sweet. I just took Kailah out of bed. This is the bed that she's been sleeping in. It's just a little playpen with a bassinet insert there so she can be a little higher up. And she sleeps right beside me. In today's video, I'm basically just going to be taking you guys along with us on a little outing that we're going on. Right now we're staying at my grandpa's house in Comox, which is on Vancouver Island. And some of my siblings are at my auntie's house in Nanaimo, and we're going to go pick some of them up today. And so on our way back towards Comox, we're going to stop in a cute little town called Coombs, where there is a market called Goats on the Roof, and there's literally goats on the roof. I've been going there every time we've come out to the island here since I was a kid, so it'll be really exciting to show Kailah all the goats on the roof, even though she'll probably not know what's going on whatsoever. But she's just an outdoor baby. She's one with nature, so I feel like she's gonna really enjoy it. And then also later today when we get back to the house here, I'm gonna show you guys how I prepare Kailah's purees, because as you know, she's 6 months old now. I'm definitely gonna try to film a 6-month update for you guys ASAP. But she has started solid foods. She's had carrots and peas now, but as of yesterday, it's been about 4 days that she's had peas, so we're good to transition to our next vegetable, which is going to be squash, I think. I'm not sure if you guys know, but every time a baby starts on solid foods, they have to have at least a 4-day period where they have just that one food, just because if you introduce too many too close together and they show an allergic reaction, you're gonna have a harder time deciphering which food that they're reacting to. So we've done 4 days in a row of carrots, we had no reaction. We did 4 days in a row of peas, we've had no reaction, and now we're on to squash. So make sure you guys watch till the end to see that. Oh, she rolled on her tummy. She always gets mad. She rolls herself onto her stomach, but then she doesn't like to roll back, so I gotta do it for her. Hey, Stinky! What are you doing? Is it time to get ready? Mommy has to get... Oh my god, these pajamas are really low cut. Hopefully I didn't flash you guys. She's getting a little restless, so I'm gonna go take her into the living room to play. Is that better? But yeah, I'm just gonna get ready for the day. I'm gonna shower and we'll see you guys when I get out of the shower, I guess. You're teething so badly, huh? Look at you. You gotta hit the camera. I'm just gonna wear my swimsuit under my clothes, and then I have these little plaid tie-up shorts, and then just a little plain black long sleeve. I'm not sure how smart of an idea this is if it's gonna be super hot. And then Kailah will be wearing this 2-piece set with these cute little denim shorts, and then this little button-up blouse. This is my grandpa's dog, Fonzie. He's a little purebred Shih Tzu. He's so cute. I think he's about 8 years old, or he's turning 8 now, but he's been like really connecting with the baby. Every time Kailah goes for a nap, he'll lay like right there and he'll stay with her until she wakes up, and he watches over her, and we go on walks together. I bring the baby with her stroller and then him on his leash, and he loves it. Once we're all done getting ready, I'll have to go ahead and take him for a walk, so I'll bring you guys along with that. I just got out of the shower and Kailah just got dressed too in a new diaper. This is her outfit. I just put this bib on because, as you guys know, she really cannot wear any outfit without a bib. Otherwise, that outfit will be soaked within 5 minutes from her drool. It's gonna be really hot today. A little bit extra on. lot of you guys have asked before what type of mascara I use. And this is the one I've been using for a while now. I love all the Benefit mascaras. The Roll Up Lash and this one, it's called They're Real, are my favorites. I usually use the Roller Lash first because that one's just better at curling them and lengthening, and then I find this one's really good for volume. But I think I only packed this one, so I'm just gonna use my eyelash curler first. This is the Tarte eyelash curler. By the way, I tried to do my eyebrows yesterday and I got rid of my mustache because, you know, quarantine. And it's been so long since I did that last, but I probably didn't do the best job because I was not wearing my glasses. So ignore any, you know, facial hair you may see at this angle. Now that they're curled, I just kind of comb them out to try to separate them as best as I can before I go in with the mascara. I'm gonna have to do this in the mirror because it's really bright right here. I just put some light mascara on just to kind of make my eyes look a little more lively, I guess. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my eyebrows and then I'll call it a day. For my eyebrows, I just use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and I use it in the shade Dark Brown. And to apply it, I just use the Anastasia Brow brush and it is brush number 12. I'm definitely gonna need to do this in the mirror because I'm kind of blind and not wearing my glasses. But I just kind of comb them out first to try to get them relatively in place. Sometimes I just use brow gel because my eyebrows have actually grown back, especially since quarantine. So I don't really need to do much to them, and I just kind of make them a little thicker back there because I really overwaxed them in the past. I've always contemplated getting them microbladed, but since I'm breastfeeding, I can't get any tattoos of any sort, and technically microblading is a tattoo. So once Kailah's done breastfeeding, I'll definitely look into getting those done. This is the final product, I guess. I don't actually wear a lot of makeup. I either wear like no makeup at all. I just use moisturizer like this and then just a bit of mascara and eyebrows, or I go full glam. There's no in between with me. My skin's actually doing fairly well right now. I guess a lot of stress has been lifted off my shoulders recently, so it's really done wonders for my skin. But I don't actually like to wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. This is pretty much as far as it goes. I'm just gonna let my hair dry and do its thing. It's probably gonna get a little frizzy, but I don't really like having it in a scrunchie all the time. I just keep one on my wrist at all times just because when I'm breastfeeding or dealing with Kailah, sometimes it's best that it's pulled back, especially now that she can pull my hair. Kailah's just having some milk now and it's about her nap time. She's getting a little cranky, so we're just gonna give her some milk and put her in her little bassinet there to have a nap.
Few moments later.
Kailah fell asleep as she usually does, so I'm just going to try to transfer her from my boob to her bed and not wake her up. I'm just going to go ahead and take the dog on a walk now, and then hopefully by the time we come back everyone will be ready to go and Kailah will be up from her nap. Usually during the day she only takes 1 to 2 hour naps, so we'll see when she wakes up. We have the baby monitor on, and so we'll be able to hear her when she wakes. Let's go, Fonzie! This is a perfect way to let my hair dry. Over there in the distance you can see the mountains, which are so beautiful. Oh, this is my least favorite part. Okay, that's enough for today. Oh, really? Right outside the house. Oh, God. Don't ruin the grass, Fonzie. Let's go. Good boy. That's enough for today. Okay, Fonzie? Let's go check on the baby. Hey, she's still sleeping. Oh. Are you awake, baby? Oh, her peepers are open. Hi, little baby. It's my girl. Good morning or good afternoon. Look at this little baby bum in her little baby shorts. So sweet. Ooh. I'm just gonna put this on so my back doesn't get sore while I carry her, because she is now 16 pounds of pure baby chunk. Good morning. Say hi. Hi. Let's get you in your baby carrier. This one goes here. Beep beep. Here we go. Hi. There we go. You look so cute. Okay, let's go make Mama some breakfast because I still haven't done that. Usually I always wear her while I make breakfast just because that's the only way she'll let me eat. Lately anyway, she just loves to be upright. She hates to be in a seated position or lying down. She just wants to be up on her feet. It doesn't look pretty, but that's because there was a baby in front of me while I was making it, but I put egg underneath the avocado this time, and then I'm just gonna have some fruit. I'm just gonna get my sister to hold her for me while I eat so I don't drop anything on her head, because she's rather clean and pretty smelling right now. I don't want her to smell like eggs. I'm just gonna eat quickly, and then I'm pretty sure we're gonna be on the move right away. We're on the move. My sister's just helping with Kailah in the back, while my mom and I are in the front. Say hi to the vlog, Mom. Hello. I did that on purpose because you say I do that. Every time I asked my mom to be in a video, her voice would get so high, I'd be like, why is she doing that? We're back at my auntie's. So pretty, baby.
Baby, did you put out one?
No, here we go.
Do we need to kidnap you from Nana again? Sorry, no can do. Her suitcases and comots. Do you have a bath today?
Last night we did.
But
Now I'm wearing it.
don't you have more clothes in your suitcase? Shorts and stuff like that?
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to show.
Kaila's having her lunch. Hi, baby. Are those delicious?
Good girl.
Wow.
Good girl.
Yummy. Are those good, baby? My auntie's making her famous scalloped potatoes in her Instant Pot. She's a part of the Facebook community called the Potheads.
Auntie's making scalloped potatoes. Are you making fun of me on YouTube?
No, I'm just telling them about your passions. Isn't it called the Potheads, you said?
Sure is. I'm a pothead.
She's just washing her peas down with some milk. Oh my god, she took the hawk off. It's full. She always kicks it off now, or like she'll try to take it off with her hand. Ow, Mom! Right. Don't film me putting it on.
The internet wants to see your milk machine.
What's wrong with you, Mom?
Don't fart while you nurse the baby.
That's the hawk. She's so confused.
She's at such a distractible age.
We're just gonna hang out and socialize for a bit, and then we'll see you guys when we are in Coombs, which is the little market I told you about with the goats on the roof. We just got to the market. There's a goat. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's a goat right there on the roof. It's eating grass. Do I want a pickle in a bag? No.
They're so good.
Are they?
I get one every time I come here.
That looks so good. That is the biggest cream puff I've ever seen in my life. Oh, they have meat pies. Are these like the New Zealand ones? Oh, a beret. They have lots of hats. I've always wanted to do paintings. They have paintbrushes. They have all the cool like decorations and stuff like that. Remember we always used to get like... Oh, is this the ukulele you were talking about? I want a ukulele. Look who's awake. We're just taking a break to feed Kailah. You're spilling on her. Oh no. Now we're just gonna change her on this bench. This portable changing pad has really come in handy. 10 out of 10 would recommend purchasing one just for any occasion where you leave your house.
Oh, right.
There's a donut shop in here. They're sold out apparently, but these are their donuts that they had on the menu today. There's a cute little surf shop here, as well as an ice cream shop right here, which is really cute. This is the scariest part of coming here, is running across the road here, because this is technically like the highway. Mom!
It's supposed to be all train.
Okay, run! Go, 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 go! Mom!
He was like, what?
On this vlog.
Needs to be at a G. Like the string number 4, which is top, needs to be
What
at
a cute family! Since she's getting a little fussy and she's clearly super tired, we're just gonna throw her in the bath really quickly and then put her to bed. And then we'll meet you in the kitchen to show you how we make her baby food. Okay guys, welcome back to Cooking with Kirsten. Just kidding, but Kailah is now in bed, so I'm gonna be showing you how I make her baby food. It's honestly not very thrilling or interesting, but I feel like it'd be useful for me to share with you guys if you are also at the stage with your baby where they are trying solid foods. As I mentioned, Kailah has officially had carrots and peas already, and with both of those we've just steamed them, and then you just put them in a blender and blend it with either water or a little bit of breast milk, or you can use formula if you are formula feeding your baby, and you just make it until it's a nice smooth pureed consistency. But today we are going to be making some squash. I believe these are acorn squash, and I'm going to be using an Instant Pot. As you heard from my aunt earlier on in the video, pretty much everyone on my mom's side of the family is what they call potheads. They love Instant Pots, they love to use pressure cookers. So this is just a super easy way, like you can just press a button and walk away, which is nice when you're busy with a little baby all the time. I believe the cook time is only 5 minutes. Pretty crazy. We have the Instant Pot plugged in here. I just have to add half a cup of water to that. There we go. Now I'm just gonna prep these bad boys, half them, and scoop out the seeds, and then toss them in. Oh, this bad boy's thick.
Get it even.
Well, you can't really. There we go.
I'm using my thumb, but this lady's like...
Okay, so all of the halves are hollowed out now, so I'm just gonna pop them in the Instant Pot. Perfect fit. Then you're just gonna pop the lid on, lock it in place, and then what you're gonna do is put it on normal and high, and I'm gonna do it for 5 minutes. It just starts by itself once you set the time and the pressure, so now I can relax and do whatever while it cooks, and then I'll meet you guys when it's done and it's time to blend.
5 minutes later.
Wow, they cooked perfectly. You're not supposed to season baby food with anything. You could put a little bit of salt if you wanted, but I chose just to leave it plain as per her pediatrician's recommendations. I'm just gonna take these out now, and we're just gonna scoop out the meat and put it into the blender. I just quickly wanted to mention that you do not need an Instant Pot to make baby food. It's just a lot faster. The Instant Pot steamed the squash in 5 minutes, which would have taken close to 30 minutes in like a steaming basket on the stovetop. So it definitely just saves you a lot of time. That's pretty much the only difference between doing it in a traditional pot. Okay, so the squash is done cooking, so I transferred it from the Instant Pot to a bowl and just peeled the skin off. And I have a lot right now, so I just put half in, and I'll do the second half afterwards. And basically this blender here has 2 settings. I'm not sure if you can read it, but this side says chop, and then this side here says puree, so we want it on the puree setting for the baby food. With this blender, you just have to push down this little tab, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pump it. I'm probably gonna need to add some liquid, but I'm just gonna try to break down a bit first. As you guys can see, it's pretty much pureed, but it's a little thick right now, so I'm just gonna add a splash of water to it. I'm just gonna add bit by bit. perfect. This is literally the perfect consistency. I want to say it's a little thicker than applesauce, but try to aim for applesauce consistency at the thinnest. And it is so sweet and it's delicious. Making your own baby food is honestly so easy, and it's so much healthier than the canned stuff, because if you read the backside of the canned baby food, even with the organic foods, you could see a lot of like long words that are difficult to pronounce. Those are just the different preservatives that they add to it to give it a better shelf life. I am never gonna feed Kailah the canned stuff. No judgment to anyone who chooses to use that, but it's just so simple, so easy to make your own. And one hack that my mom has mentioned, this is what she's done with all of her 5 kids, is making like almost meal prepping baby food. And then what you can do is you can store it and freeze it in ice cube trays, and then you can label like each tray, and when you need to feed your baby, you can just go through the freezer, look for whatever different fruits or veggies, and take however many ice cubes out that you need, and just thaw them and warm it. Here at my grandpa's house, he doesn't have ice cube trays because he has an ice machine in his fridge, so we're just gonna store this in like a little Tupperware container and put it in the fridge. And just like that, Kailah's baby food is done. One tip that I would give you guys when starting out your baby on solid foods, in my mom's experience, she has had 5 kids, so I'd like to think she knows a little bit about what she's doing, right, Mom? Of course. Of course, she says. It's best to start off your babies on vegetables, and namely the non-sweet ones, just so they don't develop taste preferences or a bit of picky habits. Because if you give them something like bananas first, which are really sweet, they might not be as receptive to some of the, you know, less sweet veggies like peas or squash. Before we close out today's video, I just wanted to quickly address one thing. In my second last video, the video where I was packing for our trip, I just got one Karen-ish comment criticizing me for traveling or taking a vacation during a pandemic, and I just thought I would remind you guys that I do live here in Canada, and our cases are actually relatively under control here where I am on Vancouver Island. This is the Government of British Columbia's website, which is updated daily, and this is the chart for Vancouver Island specifically, and our total cases of coronavirus are 142. Today there were 4 new cases. There are 0 hospitalized and 0 admitted to the ICU, and overall throughout the entire pandemic there's only been 5 confirmed deaths. And also, while we were traveling, we did take all necessary safety precautions by wearing masks, and we have hand sanitizer. But this purpose of our trip isn't necessarily even for a vacation. It's just for me to get a change of scenery, to be in quarantine with my family who has been in quarantine for the entirety of the pandemic. And my mother is also a caregiver for my grandmother, who is suffering from a very rare form of dementia, and she's in her later stages. So we just really wanted to get out here to introduce Kailah to my grandmother, because we don't know if she'll still be here by the end of the pandemic or even next year. I just wanted to kind of touch a little more on that. Not that I need to explain myself, but thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed taking along with us on our day full of adventures, as well as seeing how I make Kailah's baby food. Let me know down below if you guys also have an Instant Pot, or if you are a part of the pothead community. And as always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button beside to get notified every time I post a new video. And we'll see you next week.